Shall we all rise? Shall we rise to welcome the President of the Republic, Nana Akufo-Addo. Your Excellency, today I am doing this work with my sector minister, the Honorable Minister of Information, Honorable Kwajo Opon Kroma. Thank you very much, Honorable, for this great occasion. I'm most grateful, Honorable. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Chief of Staff of the Republic, the Chief of Staff at the Presidency, Honorable Akosia Frema Opare. And of course, the Honorable Minister of Health, Honorable Kweku Ajima-Menu. And the Honorable Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Simon Osei Mensah. At the appropriate time, the Honorable Minister of Information will do the formal introduction. But we have Otuvo's representative here, Nana Achina Kwejan, the Ohene of the Suoyinu. Nana, you are most welcome. All the MMDCs, all the members of Parliament, wish you all the best, and we say thank you for being here. I'd like to call on the Reverend Father to give us an opening prayer. So, Father Dr. Louis Kofi Tufo, if you're here, shall we have the opening prayer?
For our neighbors to patronize. Several countries have benefited from international medical travel. Benefits to these countries include enhanced GDP growth, improved healthcare infrastructure, foreign direct investments, tourism promotion, and importantly, halting the brain drain of skilled medical professionals. Indeed, research has shown that in 2016, for example, Africans spent some $6 billion United States dollars on seeking medical treatment abroad, of which Nigerians, our great neighbors, alone were responsible for $1 billion of this. In order to take advantage of the huge potential for medical travel, we began during my first term in office a program to revitalize healthcare infrastructure in our premier hospitals. Investments were made in the Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Accra to build a new 400-bed maternity and gynecology block, and a new 100-bed urology and nephrology center of excellence. Government will build on this foundation and include 2 additional projects currently in the planning stage, namely the Trauma and Acute Pain Center and a new surgical service block with modern inpatient facilities. These major investments in the Kolebu Teaching Hospital will contribute to its transformation into a modern world-class teaching hospital. Further investments are being made in the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital in Kumasi, beginning with the new 550-bed maternity and children block, specialized centers for infectious diseases, orthopedics, cancer treatment, cardiovascular health, specialist eye care, among others, will be assigned to some of the regional hospitals, including those to be constructed under Agenda 111. Whilst we upgrade facilities, we should invest in medical education and training of our health personnel, including expanding the use of IT for medical diagnosis and treatment in the Agenda 111 healthcare facilities being developed. This network of primary, secondary, and tertiary healthcare facilities will form the backbone of the vision to make Ghana the leading healthcare destination in West Africa. It is envisaged under a public-private partnership that the Ghana Medical Corps, a volunteer corps of medical specialists, which will tap into the skills and resources of Ghanaians and non-Ghanaians locally and abroad, using IT and telemedicine to support the delivery of healthcare and training, will be established by 2023. This will offer in particular to Ghanaian medical experts resident outside Ghana the opportunity to give back to their motherland in ways that will support and expand healthcare delivery. All these programs collectively will position Ghana as a medical travel destination in West Africa, with the potential to add some $2 billion United States dollars to the nation's GDP by 2020, and in the process, create some 50,000 jobs in the sector. The implementation of Agenda 111 will be a huge undertaking, requiring commitment, cooperation, and diligence on the part of all: government, professionals, contractors, traditional rulers, opinion leaders, workers, and residents of the various communities to enable it to succeed. We owe it to each other to prove that we can do it. Let me conclude by thanking the various stakeholders, especially the hard-working project coordinator and consultant, Kwame Nyako, and the conductor of the orchestra, my redoubtable chief of staff, Akwesua Frema Osei Opare, who have worked tirelessly to enable this project take off and remind all of us that we continue to experience the effects of the third wave of the pandemic. It is important that we continue to adhere strictly to all the protocols and directives government has put in place to protect lives and livelihoods. Continue to wash your hands under running water. Use alcohol-based sanitizers, hand sanitizers. Wear a face mask and ensure social distancing. These are the weapons of our welfare as we strive to reach the target of vaccinating 20 million Ghanaians, i.e. the entire adult population. I'm very hopeful that by the grace of God, we are on the threshold of something remarkable in Ghana. And I expect that within the next 18 months, God willing, we will all be alive and in good health to witness the commissioning of these hospitals. May God bless us all in our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong.
A round of applause for the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. All right.